plates. Oh, the one in front is something different because I touched it, it fell apart. On the back, it's like a frame.
Yeah.
And that square frame produces, like from all the corners, it shoots blue electric light and it connects in the middle. And it forms this interesting, like a circle with the rays, but they're curled. Like they used to draw this old pictures of old suns, curled sun rays all around, and they're going into the opposite direction from where they usually are going. No, that was some sort of the woman was the goddess of the inner earth or something. But the who guards the crystals of the inner earth. You actually look like you're wearing like you're a knight and you have some clothes or sheets of metal or something. Like you're protecting. Like she took you. She exchanged her ability. Well, she basically gave you this gift, but she asked you, which you don't remember, to protect, to help her protect herself, because she says that there's a lot of entities are going from all the holes and jumping at her. All the holes, she means like spiral tunnels, spiral little wormholes through which they crawl out from the inner earth, low vibrations, and they try to attack her. And she's prepared to reveal the inner worlds. And she wants somebody to, because see, the thing is, like you studied a lot, and you study a lot at a soul level. That's why you like to study more and find out more information all the time. And she felt this about you, but she's dressed in an interesting way. Like I see, it's like a dress, but the skirt is like the skirt part is long. It's made out of like fish, kind of like skin, you know, those things. But it's not really made from fish. It just looks like it, like partially mermaid. But she does walk, and she has those big eyes, and they're mostly on the side, and the face looks a little different from humans. It's more like protruded, like to say it. The eyes are more on the sides, like the bird's eyes. I don't know, but they're big, not like owl's eyes actually. But they go like a half circle, and they're almost the end of the eye, almost by the where ear begins. She has this whitish bluish hair that goes into both sides like this, and she's saying that the earth is gonna open up, split up, open, and everybody will. And she shows me, your subconscious shows me the metaphor for splitting up. It's like you cut an egg in the middle and it opens up. And that's what the earth is supposed to do soon. And the protection of crystals inside is very important. And she feels like you can protect them with your wisdom. To be honest, like, you know, kind of interested in those like night things, because it's really like energetic. It's not metal, it's not like the old times, but it's like cloaks you and nobody can see you around her. But you basically are studying crystals right now. You're not even in your body these days. So whatever your body does, sleeps, walks, eats, whatever, it just the body, not you inside, because you are outside of it with her. And I see you going like through tunnels with a candle, looking at stalactites and different semi-precious stones growing. Also giant crystals that look like crystal balls, but with the sides and not completely round or polished. They're not polished at all. They're naturally growing. And when you asked her how come they grow this big, she said that they are from the juices of the planet, meaning from the inner. It's like the planet, like our human body has. We have blood, the planet has a juice, just kind of like a tree juice, or any plants has a juice in the stem. Same idea, those crystals are the dried up juice of the planet on its own. And she's saying the planet's bleeding now. Those juices and the crystals are growing bigger. As the crystals are growing bigger, they're pressuring the surface of the other layers above, and they are gonna, the crystals are pushing magma for volcanoes to erupt. The crystals are pushing the Yellowstone, yellow rock, whatever you call that area, to shoot up. The energy was water and everything. It's the crystals who are doing that. And she said she's showing the clock, and the weird thing, it's not going like the hands of the clock go the opposite direction. And she said to reverse the damage, you have to come back. They are undoing. Wait, it's like she's showing me, so there's a hangar, like we're gonna film a movie, like in Hollywood, and then you put decorations in, and then you tell people to come in. Basically, souls pick their bodies and they come in. Some souls are just assigned bodies. They don't get to pick them. Some souls are tricked to pick bodies. And but they're like pick bodies, but that's not the bodies they're actually gonna end up in. And then they play, and they get tired, and they figure out that they want to go and take a rest, but the hunger's doors are closed. She gives it to you as an analogy to in what system we are, in closed system. But now the crowd is getting ready to pop the doors open, and they know that. And from the other backstage door, they're starting to remove the decorations. Part of decorations are the court system, the judges, the money at the banks, all the institutions. Everything of that is going to be taken away. And it's going to be, nobody really knows how it's going to turn out, because those who are taking decorations away, a lot of times they want to change, they do the change, they make it happen, but they don't know the end result. Because the actors of the movie, which is us, we are always the ones who shift the scripts by our reacting or non-reacting to it and what emotions we produce. But I feel like, and you feel that too, you're very sensitive, and you feel like the whole world of real souls and bodies are very tired. They don't want to be here anymore, even though everybody says, oh, a little bit more, and you'll see it all, it's going to be fun to see all these changes on the planet. And the people just, I feel like from you, like in the back, You feel so tired. It's like you feel each and every person, soul in the body on the planet. And that's why you almost invited her, the crystal keeper of the inner earth, to your dream. And she's saying it was a lucid dream. When I look into her eyes, it's like I see this dark navy blue, and through that navy blue you can see the stars on the sky. And what she's telling you, see, I think it's kind of like interesting. So on one hand, she gave you information. On the other hand, I don't like the fact that you are like you have to wear this energetic night stuff clothes to protect her. I mean, why would you need to do that? It kind of keeps you around her. It's almost like, you know, somebody puts a leash on somebody else and keeps that animal person around herself. That's basically what she did. And you're telling me that you don't think you should keep it because this is what weighing you down.
Yeah.
From this, you want to lay down and you don't want to walk much. So you're taking it off, especially they got them some strange ladybug wings made out of metal on the back that you just took off. It seems like a Halloween costume. It's weird, but it's metallic, white metal. And you took it, you unclipped something here and they fell down. And there's a t-shirt made out of like this little rings of metal, metallic rings. Took it off also. These shoes, the boots and black, heavy. And I'm starting to see your energy. It goes from light gray to light blue, like more bluer. It flips from gray to blue. It's like a gray blue. Because you're saying that your energy matches the sky, and the sky right now is it's stormy. It's stormy in the hearts, in the heads, inside the bodies of everybody, and outside too, and above the layers of this matrix box. Matrix is a Pandora box. It really is a Pandora box. You never know what's going to come out of it. There's lots of masters, script writers, who try to pull the blanket on their side to promote their own script. That's why we see all this visionary advertisements, commercials, banners, people who are also so-called spiritual leaders or teachers who actually work for the matrix, and you can tell right away that they are. They try to like sway you away from your path, turn your belief system upside down, so you have to start all over again from square one. And there's almost 3% of people who are true teachers, and you have to sort them out and filter them through. The other ones are just, it's like they're connected to this tube of the matrix, and there's a machine behind them on the moon, and they get information from there, which is a mix of truth and non-truth. But they know when to insert truth to make people believe. And then they retrieve and starts talking about non-truth, about little different things, how complicated everything is, and things are not complicated. Everybody should be able when the earth splits to see through each and every person, feel everybody's thoughts, and read each other. That will make life very easy for everybody, because the ones who tell you not truth and try to use you will not be able to stay away in a society that treats each other so easily. They'll just stay away in their cemented buildings. And they'll just live in that community. So you took off all this night outwear, and you took a shovel and dug out a hole in the bottom of your energy sphere, and just put all this outfit of a night down there. Oh my gosh, I see. Yesterday in the session I saw Ephesia, and today I see her too. But today she's like she looks like like a ball of blue energy, sparkling. And she's like shooting lightning. She has a lot of energy there. She's shooting lightning because she would like to change a lot, but she really can't. When she gets frustrated that she can't, she shoots that lightning. She wants to help all because she feels so big, and she's big. She's kind of like watching over you too, in a way, checking on you. I see her on the very left here. For some reason, all of a sudden, I see you walking through. It's like a surface of a moon with lots of columns from Roman Empire, and I see the building is broken and down. It's just the pieces of it all over, and the big columns are standing up as a reminder of a civilization they used to live there. It's like the core of the moon is not artificial. They took a planet, emptied it out, burned it up on top with bombs or whatever, created craters because of the bombs, and then put everything like people blows the inner egg out. They blow it all out, and then they put their own station inside, because there's something about the shell of this planet that is easy to move. It's like a flotation device in space. And no matter what you put inside or outside, it will just like easily be positioned anywhere you want in space. And you're working on it, and I hear you say that you've seen a lot of fallen empires, and we're about to see the fall of humanity when the lead, it's like we're inside the pot, and there's a lid on the pot, and we're walking on top of the lid, and then when the lid flips, we flip. What's that? Meaning it's a metaphorical. It's that our belief systems will flip. So we'll think of everything in a from a very different perspective from now on. I see your grass, man, some grass plant, like you have on top of your head grass growing. You're saying that some monks grow grass like that on their heads instead of hair when they go into state of connection with nature and it's complete. They can even grow flowers on top of their heads if they wanted to. Because anything is possible in that state of mind. And that's why they put so many things in our daily life, like in yours. They always, those things are supposed to distract you from here and there and here. In all our lives, it's just like an illusion of distraction, of things that you need to take care of, but it's like an illusion that you have to. But it's really physical. It's important at the physical level, but if you look at it from an energetic point, it's kind of like somebody makes you around to do things. And that's why most souls want to just stay without running. And they don't want to belong to the system, so they'll leave their jobs. Because freedom is the most important thing, and a lot of people are going to understand through the wars and disasters how important it is to be free and to have your own little corner where you can be okay, you can be feeling protected and free and creating something you want. And nobody sees you what to do, because people have a predator program. They are looking for a prey. Even kids are looking for a prey to bully, and also doing the same. And that's why your soul feels very calm, being on its own. Because nobody's gonna try to take the rug from underneath your feet. And you feel more stable this way. Anyway, so I don't see you anymore walking with that keeper of the crystals. I see her in some cave. And I see you closing the door with a key to your energy sphere, and you say that not always you will let her in, because it feels like sometimes she feels depleted from energy, and she would get energy from you instead by showing in your dreams and making them emotional. She likes emotions. Even happy emotions she likes. They make her feel good and filled with energy. So, and you don't want to give her energy, so you lock the door. And basically, you told her, I didn't agree to anything. If I feel like it, I will help. Nobody should be forced to help according to the contract or agreement verbally. So this is really like you're playing with little rocks, with pebbles right now, and I see you create like a lake in the energy sphere and you throw pebbles. And sometimes you make wishes and throw pebbles, sometimes you create a picture in your head. What would you want to experience, or how you would want the new world to be, and you throw them in the lake that you created for yourself in the energy sphere. And you like reflection, and you like thinking of something and watching some educational stuff on it. Like whatever that is that you figure out you want, you just like find the video or something on it, on the topic. I like to relax because I see you, like you put like a hammock in between two trees and you're in the hammock enjoying. And like the screen of the ceiling of your energy sphere is the screen of a movie screen, and you can watch movies on it and the informational documentaries. You say you're happy that way, and you're happy to see what happens next, because something is bound to happen. And you know that. So I see like a campfire, and I see the hands, I don't see the bodies. They're putting sticks into the campfire. And you're saying soon the fire will be glowing real big. And when the fire burns up the imperfections and the horrors of the old world system and its programs, that's when we can split and live in freedom for expression, which is the most important thing for a soul. I see cats and kinds of animals around you. You say that there's a crystal river in your energy sphere. And it's like a portal. It's like you go to the portal on the right side and you go through this tunnel. It's made out of water, and it's swirling water. And you like standing under the waterfall. It's so refreshing. And nobody's around, and you can hear birds. You can hear the wind, the leaves making noise on the wind. You like all of it. So it's fun to hear nature sounds. They calm you down, they make you feel good. And then you create all kinds of stuff. I see you swim with turtles. I see you go into the forest a lot. I see you trying to connect. I see you trying to connect to the planets and to the sun, but they're like second Pinocchio. Old story, you know how it's just all fake. It's made out of paper and the planets are drawn on it. Just a projection. Like you make a hole in the dome, trying to find planets. They don't exist. There's just the nodules of light projected by matrix projectors that shed life of negativity on people to produce negative emotions and events that will spiral and spiral. And one small negative event will give a big one. But your dreams is like you basically come out of your body all the time and see how you first you sit on the bed, then you just like separate from the body, you come through your chest out. And it's important to make sure you don't get into any traps, because there's a lot of like fish nets above us right now, put up by I would say spaceships with satellite system available in big number. Satellites produce some lights. The lights, it's like this point laser lights that they use. Teachers use. Yes, each satellite produces like a very beaming stream of light, and it beams through any surfaces. And it brings the codes in. The codes infiltrate the fabric of reality of a particular place where there are souls and bodies or anything else. Or when there are other energies, let's say creating a hurricane, you actually give more energy to hurricane and it can develop into something bigger than it is. And each dream you're trying to prevent because you're flying a lot in the sky and you're trying to prevent satellites and turn them off. That's why they need so many satellites around. Because they're multifunctional. They bring positive but also negative effects on us. So I mean, they help on one hand, but they destroy something on the other hand. They're like helpers of the those who don't want the new world to emerge. But they sell them off as good products, so they can use it into their negative and negative reasons. And overall, like you like to explore, like I see you. This building with the arches, and there's like thin spiraling like columns. And I see the harp music, very beautiful. And I see like a harp flying, and as if somebody invisible playing it, but you don't see who. And you go into this during the day states of mind where you just travel to different sometimes astral projections, sometimes, you can see astral projections of other people too. But other times you just see what they are working on at this point, because they are working on a lot of things at this point. But you feel more protected when you know, so you like, I feel like you go out of your body a lot to see. So I don't know if you have a question, because it seems like you have endless things you go see. Direction to go. Do you want to look at any other dream or?
No, I don't know. It's funny though. You mentioned about the armor suit, and I remember I was getting this was a long time ago. I was getting it's like just like a psychic reading or tarot reading from a reader, but the night before I had a dream, and I saw her energy as like she was like a knight as well, like, but she was like she had like a black armor on, but it was like almost like a beetle armor, like black beetle type armor. Like it wasn't like armor you see here. It was like just like a. And then I remember her dog came just to greet me, and I think the dog was just trying to make friends with me. It was like a Rottweiler. And then the next day when I had the session with her, I said, "Do you have a dog?" And that's a Rottweiler. And she said, "Yeah, that's my best friend, the dog that's the Rottweiler." So I thought that was funny.
Because you do connect. Like
Yeah.
I said, like you're not in the body really, and the people who are not in the body, they connect to others very easily.
Yeah. Yeah.
And because you were thinking, like basically whoever you think of, you connected to those people immediately, instantly. Yeah. And you read off of the energy.
Yeah.
You just see that she's wearing, like I see this woman there you described. She takes off her armor though. She's not always wearing it.
Yeah, I don't know.
She does it for sessions or something, whatever she does.
Oh, interesting. That makes sense.
I don't know.
That makes sense then. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess just whatever can help me if there's like, I remember you had a session with a person and you were talking about a Reiki egregor that was draining
Mhm.
energy, and I don't know if I have anything like that that's draining energy or anything that is um, not in my best good right now.
You're, it feels like you used to stay in the past, but you're not anymore. But you're more like in the future timeline. It's because you got bored with what is going on right now,
Mhm.
this point. And that's why you come out of the body a lot, and then your body rests or whatever it does. It just sits or rests or does something on its own. And you basically, it's kind of like your soul is not really interested in what the body is doing, basically. And your body, your brain feels like, oh, the soul is doing so much and seeing so much. I should, I should understand more. And that's from this comes your eagerness to learn more, more, more. And that's why you're always constantly looking, searching for something. But the thing is, it's more like I see like you're more searching outside. And I know it's frustrating when everybody says, well, everything's inside. But the outside of the things you see is a reflection of what you have inside, in your case. So it's like if you go in, create a waterfall and cleanse yourself, that just means that, you know, the waterfall is part of you. And the Roman Empire, those columns that I see, it's part of you. And it's kind of like you foresee what's going to happen in the future in your visions and dreams. And there's a lot of people who are going to have entities in disguise coming to them and telling them that they are, you know, they're here to help them, but they're not. Because entities are desperately like children or like stray animals all looking for masters to attach to. So that's important to remember, not to, even if the entity or person or whatever in the dreams is nice, that uh, they always have some idea how they can use you. Overall, the hard disk of this level we're at, it's all about, you know, using each other. It's kind of like the circle of life, what they say, like the lion has to hunt a deer or whatever to live, and that's basically people hunt other people
Mhm.
to drink the energy. So that's important to remember because entities are gonna come more and more to people in the dreams and visions. To because a lot of people getting rid of entities, and I see like groups of them like walking in the etheric and searching for somebody to get to attach to, and then the minute you have the you go into this state of mind or thought processing of this kind of like particular frequency, they would use it. They would say, ah, so I can get attached because, you know, that person in a certain state of mind. But then you can get rid of it too easily because then you feel it. And I know you feel a lot. You feel people, you feel you're in a state of. But I feel like you're very calm and you're just searching. You're in a constant searching, um, like, it's a frequency of search, of hunger for knowledge. That's what I feel from you. And that, so basically you have to pay attention, and I know you do, but just like as a reminder from your subconscious, you just heard that you have to, every single word you hear or overhear by the, you know, people would say, ah, just by accident, or somebody's conversation somewhere, or, you know, a video comes or a video plays on its own, or a person walks by you on the street and says something to the other person, but you hear it, it's a message for you from your subconscious. Because your subconscious tries to insert, it's like opening energy, opening and inserting ideas or thoughts or hints to you through others. And that brings you into this kind of circle. You're looking for somebody to tell you more knowledge, and this person or that situation gives you that knowledge, but it's actually you who organize and direct the whole situation, or almost like create that person for yourself at that moment to bring you the information to your conscious part, because conscious part only understands words or images, and then you always try to organize those words or images to make sure that you're balancing at the right level, the conscious and the subconscious. That's what I feel. But that's like the message from your soul, like the final message, like keep listening what I tell you. You say, I do tell you a lot. Just keep hearing me.
Okay.
You probably know all of this. It's just like...
No, it's a good reminder. You're right.
And Ephisia does really care. She it's really, this is the second day I see her. Yesterday she showed up in this green pants made out of that material from the woods, fluffy stuff that grows on the trees. And she was little and bubbly. Okay, let me turn off the recording probably.
Okay.
What?